Oh, please, Jesus.
Hi and welcome to our channel. This is one story I'm going to start that I have no idea how it's going to end. This is our digger story, and if you have been following our channel for a while now, you know that this is one expensive mistake that we decided to take the risk and try and fix. 4 years ago now, we drove the digger down that terrible road we have with dreams of fixing it right away. But that plan and that dream came to an end really fast. For that same day, it stopped working. And it has been a decoration on our land ever since. We really didn't know what we were going to do about it, although we mentioned it many times as an expensive mistake in our videos. We just didn't know where we were going to go from there. But because our videos reach people far and wide, this particular video reached somebody who knows a little bit about diggers, and he was giving us a bit of advice. His name is Ash. After going through a couple of options on what we could do with people who understand more than we do, we decided to give it a go. So this is where her story starts once again. The revival of our digger, hopefully. We have no name for her yet, because if she doesn't go, she doesn't deserve a name. A little bit over a year ago now, her engine was taken out to check what the heck is going on with her. The diagnosis was definitely not good. But after months of looking for parts, seriously, it was such a long time, Luke finally found everything he needed.
The hardest thing to find was this connecting rod, which connects the piston to the crankshaft. I found this from China second hand, so I think I found the last remaining Conrad in the world for my digger, so super lucky.
Then we needed someone to fix the crankshaft and the block, and after that was done, we needed somebody to put it together again, but all the king's horses and all the king's men were not available, so down flew Saint Nick. And with the special power he has of thinking outside the box, he managed to solve a bunch of problems with his ingenuity and managed to rebuild our engine. And this is where we're at now, so over to Luke.
Alrighty, the day has finally come. Today is the day that our friend Saint Ash, as we call him, is coming to stay with us for a couple of days to get the engine that Nick has put together and put it in the digger. So fingers crossed, guys. You're excited as well, eh? That Ashley's coming. You're excited? Tell them how excited you are. Yep, so today's the day. Fingers crossed, he should be here any minute, and then we're going to head up to Nick's to get the engine, bring it back, and then probably tomorrow morning start putting it back together. Oh, please, Jesus. Ash is here, and we're going to Nick's to get the engine. Woo! Here it is. Nick has done an amazing job. Now to get it from there into that white van over there.
Ready? Okay. Go on. Yeah, lovely. Go on. 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 Whoa.
So he weighted down the back of the van with concrete bricks so we can come in through the door, because the van was slightly too high. So now he's moving them forward so then we can put the engine in, which would make the weight, and take the concrete bricks out of the side door. Ingenious. Oh, that's why you had it, because it was on...
Because I didn't build that. I don't trust it.
Fair enough.
Should I take the sun plug out or?
Alrighty, it's in the van, we're gonna head home. Thanks Nick so much, you are a legend.
I hope it runs.
Yeah, well, I'll call you a legend when it's running, maybe.
Just for the first 5 minutes, and then nothing doing me. My guarantee lasts 5 minutes.
Alrighty, don't forget to check out their channel, Nick and Andrea's channel, and we'll put a link in the description as always. Morning, day one. Engine's in the back of the van there, and it needs to go in there. So Ash here is setting up the tripod with the winch.
the handle. Give us over the wee stool. Set that in here to see where we are for. Ready?
Hold on. Okay. Yep. That's as good, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Smack. Right, talk to me, look.
Higher. Higher. So we're going to set it down on here.
Yep.
Hold on.
Just sort of where it wants to sit.
Yeah.
That do? Right, I'm going to let go of it, right?
Hold on. Okay. That looks semi-decent. My hands are going under.
Don't. Well, don't put your hand under it, look. Just don't.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
The point is there's always another way to do it than instead of putting your hand where you shouldn't.
Okay.
Plan.
Hold on. We'll have to put this, if you bring it up a bit, I'll put this in and then hold that.
Yeah.
Wedge it in.
It has to.
Yeah. So if you go up tiny bits.
Really, what we could do. I don't know if I could put that in there.
Good, you're good. Well done. Whoops. Hold on. Okay.
Something goes on there. Have you got a bracket that shape?
I don't know. Maybe that for the
Air cleaner, probably.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the shape.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
We'll see. Put it back.
that's part of your mechanical collection.
We'll see how many things left over we're gonna have.
Dig it all offside again. Right, that's that bolt in.
Nice.
Rings in.
Okay, we can get rid of the winch now. It's all tied into the mountings. Now for the fun bit, no? Trying to put it back together. Okay, hydraulic oil pump coming in. We just had a bit of hassle with the fuel lines. They were completely clogged, but we got them in and we've connected up the starter. We just need a spade to connect another wire, but it's coming together. And now Ash here is
Thinking about the pump.
thinking about the hydraulic pump. Ash is thinking about the radiator there. We've just got the tandem hydraulic pump in, all hooked up to the hydraulics there and here. Been at it, but I haven't filmed much this morning. Getting the radiator on. We just came back from shopping and put a new oil filter and some threaded rod because we had a missing or a bolt that the thread had gone, so we're going to sort that out. Got some wiring spades to wire it up. That's 21. What is it?
Or do we leave that one in? Do we leave that one in there to answer the question about the pressure gauge?
Okay, and we'll see if the, well, we won't know if the button works or not, will we?
Well, when you switch her on,
It should come on.
it should be on.
Okay, so we'll
And
just
it's
wire it up.
Wire it up for now. But I mean, that's as a short term. I would like a gauge if I was
Yeah.
you. Well,
Yeah.
if you're a motor, but yeah, put that somewhere safe for
Okay,
now.
I'll put that back there. Okay, let's hook these up.
So in times of some sort of frost emergency or water,
Yeah.
you open that
Okay.
and water will come out there, and that drains the block, and then you open that wee thing on the bottom of the radiator, and that empties the radiator, and take the radiator cap off.
For the air.
Easy.
Let me tape that connection up.
Did we get this in here?
We didn't get it in, we got it out. I must put the oil filter on. We've been messing around with the radiator for the past hour, and once we set it all up the way it was leaning kind of like this. So we MacGyvered the hell out of it and made a little bracket, moved it 6.5 centimeters this way for it to be level, and also for the fan, the cooling fan, to sit inside the radiator
Cowl.
the cowl. Hopefully we also moved the, what's this thing called?
Rubber mount.
Rubber mounting, 6.5 centimeters, and it's sitting much nicer, and the fan
Is inside.
the way it should be. So this might have been, because this radiator was added after this was bought in 1980 whatever, so we think this might have been a problem.
Nearly new radiator cap,
Yeah.
so they've had problems cooling it, obviously.
Yeah, so it might have been one of the many problems that it had. So if it wasn't cooling properly, I mean, it didn't cause the explosion,
It didn't cause.
but it could have contributed.
Exactly. And the thing is, the shape of that radiator, that has been like that for a while, and folk trying to use it.
And the fan is all eaten up, hitting stuff.
It has had.
It's fair.
There's a story there.
Let's see how it looks now.
Hopefully that's going to stay.
Well, it's definitely more level than what it was. It was worse than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Apparently it's straightening itself out, the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Is it?
Uh-huh. It's just going to be a tower now.
Or a foundation.
Come on.
Hold on, look.
What?
Stop. Stop.
I don't like these sounds.
No. You see the balance block on it? If that goes up round, is that going to hit the cowl?
This turns.
Yep. As that goes round, is that going to hit the cowl?
It's going to scrape up against it.
Well, that might be a job for a hammer, but we need to look at it.
We could tighten it like this.
Yes, we could. Well, we need to get a bit cut off that.
Yeah.
To get that.
I'll get the hacksaws here.
Right, well, you want to pass it into it?
Go on then. Radiator is in and looking good. Look at that. It's dead straight now. Before, the bottom, this is where this went in. So that's the little bracket we made. So it was like that. So that is looking nicer than it was before. And Ash over here is putting in the exhaust. Or trying to, rather.
To get it in there. Right. Oh,
there's the tea lady over there.
Right, that's fine. That's where it goes. There's a clamp to go
We've
in there.
got some fire cement.
Yep.
There you go. Brand new oil filter. Bing, bing. I can't believe we're at this stage already. I mean, 2 days, but still. Molly, where's the tea lady?
Already.
Did you? What? You didn't get us any tea, Molly?
Molly, go close the door behind me.
There she is.
You can tell I don't do this very often.
What do you want me to do?
Right, there's 3 bolts that go in round the... I'll put this up. That should fit its place.
Slide, hold on. Slide over a little bit. Okay, that's it.
Started.
Yeah. Okay, so what have we got left? This is all we got left. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. This spacer, I'm sure I took it off. Of something. Filling it up with water. So nervous. A-frame getting out of the way after a whole year sitting here. You can take your pipes back. Out of here, Pepper. Hydraulic oil time.
Susie, milking time! Morning! Good morning, meatball! Good morning, meatball, you lovely boy. Susie, you're coming out with me. Okay, out. Come, Susie! Come on, Susie, time to milk you. Guys, you stay for now. Up, Susie. Wow, you clever girl. Are you clever? Stick your head in. Clever girl. You're so clever, Susie. Keep it in. You're so clever. She goes in without even any treats. Good girl. I have been milking Susie every day, morning and evening. In the morning, I'm taking about a pint. In the evening, I'm taking a couple of drops, but I just wanted to get into the routine of being milked. I'm not taking the milk of the babies. It was just that she was so uncomfortable all day with huge udders lugging them around all day and all night. And it seemed like the babies were making no difference whatsoever. So I started taking a pint, and this made all the difference, I think, because she loves getting up here. She loves getting treats, but she doesn't mind being milked either. And she's a very clever girl. Clever Susie. I also noticed that her teeth are dry, so I've started massaging some cream in them every day. So hopefully they'll get a little bit better. And I'm not giving her grain to milk her. I'm only giving her some apple, and then when I finish one and I'm gonna swap, I give her some raisins or something else I have, treats. I don't want her to get into the habit of eating the whole time, because it will be way too much grain for her. And that's not good for goats. Everything in moderation, eh, Susie? Today is the first day I didn't get a full pint. The thing is, I've been doing it like this. I milk her totally on one side one day and totally the other side the other day. And that's being that to make sure that at least one of the days the other is totally empty at a certain time, because I heard that is good. So normally when I milk one udder it will have around a pint, and this one only had a half. So that's what I'm taking. Where's the Susie special? Lovely raisins, she loves these. 2, 3, you get 3 raisins, Poopa, you're a clever girl. And now you can go. Wait, let's open it. Ugh, you're stuck in there forever, Susie. Okay, go! Go, Susie, go! You can go down if you want. You're ready. So while the guys are working on the digger, I am going to take out the goats. And Meatball has a specially made apron that he wears. I had to sew it up, as you just saw. And now he's not too keen on wearing it anymore, but he just has to get used to it again, because all he wants to do is do it with the girls. So this has to go on. Babies, out together. Meatball is now wearing an apron, as you saw, and I really think it worked well. Maybe it was just coincidence, but Meatball was wearing his apron since when I sewed it for him over a year ago now. And when the vet told me that the girls can get pregnant, I took it off, and a few days later they were pregnant. So it's obviously working. So I put it on again because he doesn't act quite so macho when he's wearing it. Hey, Meatball! Otherwise he's getting to be quite a handful sometimes. And the babies are eating grass, so the babies go around eating grass all day, and they've even tried eating hay. They don't eat a lot of it, but they're eating some. And Susie, I started milking her because her udder was full from morning to night, which is not good. And if that happens and it's not getting emptied, she can get mastitis again, and that's something I don't want her to go through if possible. But from this morning I noticed that she had less milk in her udder, so that's a good sign. The babies are growing, they need more milk, so they're drinking more. So I will cut down on taking. I don't need milk yet. It's just I wanted to do it for her health, not for anything else. We can wait to get milk and make cheese. But right now we have quite a bit of milk in the fridge because of the last week that I've been taking. So Luke's gonna make cheese, hopefully. Or I'm gonna try making yogurt. We'll see how that goes. A friend of mine is getting me some live yogurt from the supermarket. I don't know, I've never heard of that, but apparently that's what you need to make yogurt. So I'll be giving that a try and I'll let you know how it goes. Molly is really good with the babies, and she's being quite patient because they are being really naughty, climbing on top of her and annoying her. And yeah, she's not very patient, so she's doing good. A couple of days ago, Almondoginia was sucking on Molly's belly, which she hated, and she was ready to bite him. He didn't care, he just kept sucking. So I had to break it up. But what's really cute is Molly has found out that she can play with them. She doesn't know how properly, but she just taps them with her paw and follows them around, which is cute. But I am stopping that as well because the babies are growing up and they're trying to headbutt her. So I don't want that to happen. Even though it was cute for a day or two, I want to stop and avoid that because they can knock her out. They're small, but their heads are hard. And now that I mentioned the babies, and the boys especially, because we only have the one girl hatcher baby who we are keeping, we have decided we are not keeping any of the boys. So if anyone is interested, let us know. But you have to let us know pretty soon, or we're going to look for homes for them now. But they already, I mean, they are baby boys. They are jumping all over the place, and I can see what it's going to become like if we actually kept them, which makes no sense. More mouths to feed. And we only want girls and one buck, and that buck is Meatball. That is the update for today. I'll let you get back to the boys. Hopefully they have some good news. But first, I would like to welcome Sally to our Patreon family. Thank you so much for choosing us to support. And thank you to all our patrons. We don't thank you enough because you have helped us make this month slightly easier because it was going to be really hard. And also, Kathy, thank you so much for your really special gift. We really appreciate it. Now back to the boys. Hi guys, my name is George. Who would like to take me home?
The time is nearly upon us.
Put her on, see if you've got ignition lights. See what lights you've got.
He's going in. The moment has finally arrived. I'm scared. So, throttle down to
Medium.
not turtle.
What's that?
Turtle or rabbit? Middle.
Middle.
Middle. Gonna step back just in case it explodes.
No.
Oh, please, Jesus.
Right, okay, go.
Light is on.
Whoa, whoa. Bad earth.
Bad earth, you reckon?
I think so.
So the earth connection is bad. We'll sort that out. This is good.
Right.
This is good.
Right, try the
Battery again?
Yep. Just a few seconds to see
Yep.
what's
Light is on.
right.
This is a bit better. Hey. Okay, so it's a no-go so far. The engine doesn't seem to be getting enough power from the batteries. The batteries are charged, we've tried 2 batteries and everything. So Ashley here thinks maybe it's something to do with the load of the hydraulic system. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to drain the hydraulic oil again and close it off, so then we can test the engine on its own and see if the engine is okay or not. Okay, I think we're going to have to stop this video here because it's getting way too long and close to the air date. So I have to give I have to give this footage to Sarah to edit. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy at all, and it's not the kind of project where I've got the rebuilt engine and I just pop it into a digger that is fine. It's got a lot of problems. It's 40 years old. When I bought it 4 years ago, it was a complete mess, and really I shouldn't have bought it at all, but I'm in too deep now. So yeah, we do know there's a big problem with the hydraulics, apart from other little things, and thankfully Ash has decided to stay here till we actually get it going. Bless his heart, bless his soul. Thank you very, very much, Ash. You are awesome, and I'm learning so much from you. It's like I'm getting a free apprenticeship at the same time of fixing my digger, so it's just, we're so grateful. It's unbelievable. I mean, now, hopefully when we do get it completely running, I know so much about it, and I have Ashley and Nick on the end of the phone as well for them to teach me further. So we are truly, truly blessed. So if you want to watch the second part where we hopefully get this started, tune in next week, unless you're a patron. If you're a patron, you can head on to Patreon right now and see the second part of this video. Take it easy, guys. Ciao, ciao. Coming up.